So I am Amy Mathewson.
And I'm Ashley Johnson.
And we are here with Girl Talk.
We want to kind of make a difference in people's lives and make you be the best person you can be and kind of encourage that in your life.
We're just talking about Girl Talk, just our daily life and what we have found works for us.
Yes. Hey friends, this is Amy and Ashley with some Girl Talk. If you are looking for some girlfriends, then grab a coffee and listen in. We want to encourage women to live a spiritual, positive, and purposeful life. We are so excited you're here. Today we're going to talk about how we as women can lift each other up. And I feel like that is an important part in each other's lives and something that we can do on the daily.
It is important, and I think it's extremely hard because we as humans are competitive. You know, it's just in us, natural born to be competitive. But empowering women is, how do we lift each other up and not take it as a competitive nature? You know, I think that's hard.
It's definitely hard because I am competitive in nature in general, like with sports, with games. Just say competitive, like take that out. Just in general, competitiveness is very hard for me. I'm very, I will get upset if I lose, or I fight very hard to win. So it is hard to take that competitiveness out and try to empower other women and try to lift them up instead and share in their successes and applaud them for it and be happy for them. I feel like that's...
And there's so many areas that we can be competitive with each other as women. I mean, now we've got lash extensions and eyebrows that, you know, it's just...
Who has the best eyebrows?
Right. It's not just whose teeth are whiter and straighter. You know, it's everything. You know, your hair and your hair color. Well, now with the coronavirus, we're all going to have gray hair that's
I'm going to be overdo on my nails. I'm going to... It's just...
Yeah, and then you've got mom competition and teacher competition and friend competition, running your own business competition. There's so many ways that we just are naturally going to be competitive with each other, and it's hard to, not be. It's hard to, how can I be happy for that person and not feel threatened or, want to be competitive with them? I think it's very hard.
I feel like jealousy is a huge issue for women, too, and I feel like it's very easy to be jealous of everyone. Like you said, they have better this, they have better that. But you are you. You were made to be you. And I feel like God made us individually for certain things and for certain places. Yeah. I feel like everybody is made for a specific thing, and that's why we are here. That's why God made us the way we are.
And I think that will help us, when we are so confident in what God has called us to do. That will help us not be as competitive as someone else. When I see someone else succeed, naturally I'm going to be, I wish that was me, or, I want to think a negative thought towards them. But if I go back and remind myself, this is what God has called me to do today, and this is the journey that I'm on, and we're all on a different journey. If I can go back and remind myself of that, and if I can stay confident in that, then I think that allows me to be able to applaud another woman and say, you did a great job. Way to go. That's what God had for you. And then stay focused on, this is what I'm doing for God right now.
And I feel like that's what we need to do, is cheer each other on, cheer other women on, and also pray for each other. Yeah. I feel like, they say, pray for your enemies. Whoever you're jealous of, whoever you have an issue with, whoever, pray for them. I'm that will make you feel, I feel like that will show God's love. And will make you love, not make you, but will help you be more friends with them, more friendly toward them, and love them.
Right, and encouraging them on their journey, empowering them also. God clearly says in Psalms 139:14, that's, I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Right. Marvelous are his works, his soul knows right well. He has an incredible plan for each of us. And it says that he made us marvelously. So we want to be confident in the way that God created us. That does not mean that we should let ourselves go, but we should be confident in how God created us and who he made us to be, and then stick to our journey. It's easy to think, she's doing so successful over here, I'm going to hop over here and be this, or she's being so good over here, I'm going to hop over here and try that too. But really, I need to focus on, what does God have for me, stick to that journey, and stay confident in that. I think even as women, sometimes we are worried that success is going to be limited. You know, if she's being successful, then she's taking it away from me, especially running my own business. I feel that way sometimes. And I just have to remind myself that there's enough success to go around. You know, God has a purpose for each of us to be successful. And that's what I should be focusing on, and not the jealousy part or the competitive part that wants to tear that person back down, but to be confident in that.
I agree. And I feel like empowering other women comes from selflessness, not selfishness. And I feel like we can be selfish. Like we said, we focus on our own success and focus on what we're doing every day, and don't focus on other people and try to help them. And I feel like helping other people will help us also succeed as well. And I just feel like empowering each other is a very beautiful thing for us to do, and that is what I feel like God would want us to do. Help each other, love each other. I mean, the whole Bible talks about love. Like, he's very loud about love.
Love, yes.
Love, love, love. So I feel like if we can love each other, we can lift each other up, pray for each other, cheer each other on. It's a great way of empowering other women.
Oh, I love that. And then take that competition that you feel, that we have that human nature competition side, and turn that towards yourself. I want to be a better version of myself than I was yesterday. And I want to do more today than I did yesterday. And I want to work harder today than I did yesterday. And I want to be more in tune to what God has for me today than I did yesterday. And change that competitiveness to myself instead of other women. And then, like Ashley said, you know, encourage the other women, lift them up, praise them for their success, rejoice in their success. We all have a different journey that we're on, and something different that we are trying to accomplish.
Yeah, and God has a big plan for each of us. So this week, let's try to reach our full potential and try to encourage other women to reach theirs.
Yeah, and right now I think during this time where we're all stuck at home and small businesses are struggling, one huge way that we could really help empower other women and lift them up would be to share them on social media and to support their small businesses and talk about them and really help them grow. And like I said, lift each other up, empower other women. So until next week, guys, have a great week. Stay positive. Continue to live with intention. Thanks for listening to Girl Talk. We'll see you next time.